Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Free For All, our free-to-play series part of the Hell Hades 2025 Challenge. Hey, we welcome you all. All right, we've been putting work in, folks. We've been putting work. Though we're only 35th as of right now on the leaderboards, we're top 10 in a lot of things. We're top 10 Ice Golem, stage 21. That's a farm too. I bet you we could clear 22, just wouldn't be regular, you know. We're top 10 in Dragon, kind of the same thing. I think we could clear further, just it wouldn't be super consistent because we can farm that. And we're top 10 Fireknight's Castle. This we can farm also. Well, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen it fail yet. I've tried stage 21, kind of came close. The shield count goes up, and I'm pretty sure the speed's a little bit faster, so I'm not 100% sure if we can do that. But with our Fireknight team, 2 of those champions are at 6-star, so we're going to need to get them to 6-star. And it just so happens, we have started a nice little champ training event with some good rewards that's not muddled with all these fusions, this and that, and all the other. And so, yeah, we're going to go hard on this weekend. And it falls in line perfectly because I think this is day 43 for us, so we'll get 44 tonight. You know, we're a little bit behind some of the other content creators because we couldn't get the start, if you recall, at the same time as everybody else. So we have energy piled up. We didn't use any over the evening. And then we have a little stockpile here, a nice little stockpile here, a nice little stockpile there. We got it stocked up to go as hard as we can. Only problem is, how many food champions do I have? I'm not 100% sure, but I do know this clan boss is itching to be these chests that pop up. As you can see, I got keys in both. We had our first, yes, let's go. We had our first 3 key on Nightmare. So that's big time for us. If we can get 3 key regularly, I don't think it's going to be a regular thing, but if we're able to, that's going to be huge for the account. We have not gotten much for shards out of the old Nightmare clan boss. Okay, so this is the team. You know, Taragi, ally, protect poisons, poison sensitivity. Have I always been with an attack lead there? That can't be right. I gotta sit and think about that for a little bit. Huh. There's no way that's correct. Wonder if I clicked something wrong there. All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to let this run. We'll see back in a moment. Let's see if we can get a high score. We haven't put anything big on the optimizer yet for it, so I'll see you in a second. Well, not our best run, but not our worst run either. All right. So we have, while I have your attention, you know, if you find yourself on this channel semi-frequently, watching some or all of my content, why don't you just take a moment, like and subscribe to the video. It would do me a huge solid. Just trying to hit 500 subscribers, you know what I mean? So what has caused us to get as far into the dungeons as we have? And it really comes down to one champion. And that champion is going to be in all of these teams. You know, there's a lot of overlap, but really it's Skaramus. Dude is an animal. So once we've gotten the books into him, well, let's look at his build. So Skaramus is just the dude. His gear's not even maxed out, so we got a lot of room to go down here. And he's got good accuracy, and we only have 30 of that. So he's working at over 200 speed. Not much room to grow on that, unfortunately. But, you know, top row still needs to be upgraded. He's in Guardian, Pinpoint, and Feral. but it's a 4-piece pinpoint just because that's kind of how it ended up working out. Obviously 5th pinpoint wouldn't be bad, but obviously it doesn't look like we have it. Wouldn't mind that if we could get some good rolls, because then he might help us in Scarab. Either way, why has he been so good? He's got a super versatile kit. Okay, so his A3, 100% chance to provoke, right? Yep, looks like 100% to me. And then puts a counterattack on him and a continuous heal, so it helps him sustain. His A1, when he counterattacks with it, decreases turn meter. It's like 100% chance once it gets booked up. So right now it's only, or it's 90% chance. So right now it's only at 80%. So we'll be getting that up here of stealing 15% of the turn meter. And then if it depletes the turn meter, and if it does on a counterattack, it definitely depletes its turn meter 100%. Like, he has a chance of stunning. I'll be honest, the stun doesn't happen a lot. I rarely ever see the stun. A lot of things have to happen for that to take place, but this is the ability that actually is like super underrated. Okay, attacks all enemy, decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Also has 60 up to 75% chance of placing the big decrease attack, and then fills its champion's turn meter by 10% for each buff that has had its duration decreased. Now there are cases where this decreased buff is like super relevant and extremely helpful, but really just like a pretty reliable decrease attack at AoE is real nice, especially when it comes additional to AoE 100% provoke and a turn meter suppression. So he's just found himself in basically every team, and what I need to try him out is I need to try him out in Spider. Maybe we can get to that yet today. But like, he is in the Fireknight team because he has the control to get us through the waves, and so then the other champions just get to fill their role and do their thing. And then when we get to the boss, I just have him spam his A1 over and over and over again. And then he's just stealing turn meter, basically, is what it comes down to. Against the dragon, you know, it's control the waves, decrease attack on the boss when it gets down to the end result. And with the ally protection set, he's soaking up damage. And then, you know, kind of the same thing here, just decrease attack is a big deal. Taragi's is super reliable, so once we have his guardian set, his ally protection, increase defense, increase attack, you know, plus a decrease attack between these two, basically always up. It's just a hard carry. Now, none of these are fast farms, but a farm is better than no farm at all. So let's go ahead and see if we can maybe rig up a team that would maybe do some work here. I kind of wonder if Skaramis does fit into this, because then we can decrease attack, AoE everybody, reduce the turn meter. Maybe something like this. Let's take a peek. Yeah, these two are probably just too squishy, it looks like to me. There we go. There's that decreased speed. We're going to have to provoke everybody here. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to cause the turn to go forever. I almost like saving the Cold Heartseeker for when the Spider is a little bit higher on that turn meter, just because it feels like you get more value. But see, this provoke is kind of what I was talking about, though. It's just providing everybody else to like stay alive and cycle through their turn a little bit longer. Even if he doesn't counterattack, like kind of... Actually, in this particular run, I would prefer the counterattack not even be there, because those spiderlings are going to be dead by the time they take their next turn. Now it's a matter of whether my team is going to be able to out damage the spider's heal, because the heal is going to come back up here very soon. Alright, this is good because we got everybody provoked. We're going to take forever. This might be like a 20-minute run. Okay, given that, maybe what we're going to do here is just, well, you know, it's looking promising if we can get a nuke right before the spider takes the turn meter. Normally, I would say this is the best this run's gone yet. But I think this is showing the versatility of Skaramis, is he's just controlling the fight by keeping the spider's turn meter low, by keeping the provoke out, you know, keeping everybody and all the spiderlings under wraps. "13 minutes, all the glory for this 5-star banner with no speed or anything." All right, either way, so like I said, Skaramis is the manus. All right, so if you have him, consider building him. I think he is so far early game MVP of what I got going on, and I think I've got some pretty good things going on. I think that might put me in the conversation. I think for Spider, if I'm recalling, I'm at 16, so I'm like one stage away from maybe cracking that top 10, but it looks like those guys are farming it way faster than me. They have a little bit better teams than what I have. So otherwise, hey folks, thanks for stopping in. Like I said previously, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you on the other side.